I just upgraded my home gaming setup to LG's 42-inch C2, and some things about it finally went. Well, what the hell? I have it set to 1 minute. This is what I'm talking about. I just upgraded my home gaming setup to LG's 42-inch C2, and some things about it are great. Basically zero motion blur, inky OLED blacks, and the size is perfect. But using a TV as your monitor is less perfect. Thankfully, ASUS ROG, who sponsored this video, has the solution. This PG42UQ they sent over has all the same benefits of my existing display, but none of the drawbacks of using a TV. It's got DisplayPort 1.4 alongside its HDMI 2.1 connection. I no longer need a companion app, so my display will go to sleep and wake up alongside my system. And best of all, I can disable that accursed auto dimming function for a much more consistent experience. To say I can't wait would be an understatement. On paper, it's basically the perfect gaming display. But just because it's sponsored doesn't mean I'm not going to tell you guys if I don't run into any problems. Right out of the gate, massive shout out, the developer of LG TV Companion, because it's a lot better than not having it, but this was set to sleep after a minute. It has been like 5 minutes and it's not asleep. Also, there's no way to minimize it, so you just tuck it away. Also, you guys notice right when I moved that box, the brightness changed dramatically. You can adjust that behavior with a special service remote in the hidden menu, but you can't disable it entirely. Probably the thing that's annoyed me the most though, aside from coming back to the office right after setting this one up and seeing the better solution sitting in our warehouse, is that I have been stuck at 60 Hertz because my computer is so far away that I need an active optical cable in order to get a signal to it. And while there are HDMI 2.1 active cables available, woo! In my case, the cable is so costly that since I already own a long display port anyway, even if the monitor version is a little more expensive, it's a better bet. ASUS sent over not one, but 3 of these, which means that with some help from these little doodads, which let you extend a USB connection over standard Ethernet cabling, I will be able to show you guys the final form of my centralized gaming system, where it shouldn't matter if I sit down at it here, sit down at it downstairs, the experience should be identical. No additional latency.
I can help you lift it when it gets to that. I know, it's super basic.
Yeah, why do I need to follow the instructions?
Jeff just told me that we've got to do this, all right? And it's sponsored, so I'm trying to make sure we do it.
No, I open boxes how I please.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right, there's a stand.
Yep.
Nice. Ooh, accessory pouch.
Yeah, I actually really like
Complete with color calibration report. Oh my goodness, their calibration report comes in a little sleeve. Ooh. Power, DisplayPort, HDMI, USB.
It's really weird. The instruction said specifically to throw the cables over your left shoulder.
Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did they? Remote. This is pretty handy. I mean, it's nice to be able to turn it off and on remotely, change sources, all that kind of good stuff. What else we got going here? Okay, Plouffe, do you want to grab an end?
Okay, I'll grab the other side.
Okay, according to the instructions.
There's
okay,
2
David,
people.
frame him out.
Cable?
You're not here. You're not here.
Okay, you're not here.
Sorry.
Okay, with a helper. Okay, place it down like that. That helper that definitely exists. There's a lot going on here. We've got vent holes up at the top. Is this a cooling fan? No. ASUS does advertise that it can be overclocked, so instead of just 4K 120, it'll apparently do 4K 138 Hertz. But the cooling required to achieve that is all passive, so you don't have to worry about any additional noise. They also advertise 0.1 millisecond gray to gray pixel response times, out-of-box calibration, which I showed you already, as well as a whopping 98% coverage of the DCI-P3 color space. Pretty freaking impressive. Just like our screwdriver, which is now available for order on lttstore.com, which happens to include the hex bit we need to tighten up our monitor stand here, so you use the knurling for speed, and then the handle for tightness. Love it. I could totally lift this myself, but ASUS insisted I have a helper, so I've got Plouffe here taking the other end. Thanks, Plouffe, that's really good. All right, oh, that's super handy. It's got a USB 3 port up at the top, along with one of these little threaded majigs so that you can put your camera or your webcam or anything else that has one of these, what are these, 1/4 inch? Is that the one?
Yeah, 1/4 inch.
Yeah, 1/4 inch threaded posts on it. Love it. Oh, that's nice. I was leaning this so David could get a B-roll shot here. And it's actually got a little bit of tilt, which is something you won't normally find on a TV. In terms of I/O, we've got, oh really? It's got the full complement of HDMI ports, 4 of them, along with DisplayPort. And this is a pretty robust built-in USB hub. It's got USB 3 in here, and then 1, 2, 3. I thought I saw another one somewhere. I guess 3 is, oh yeah, there's another one down here. 4 USB 3 ports. There's your headphone jack. Power is here, Kensington here, and I'm assuming this is RGB. I guess we should plug it in and see it light up. One thing that's conspicuously absent is eARC. So you're either going to be using the onboard speakers or speakers that are hooked up through an AV receiver or similar. Now this is curious. There are a couple more threaded mounting holes here. Plouffe, do you have any idea what these are for?
No, it does VESA 300 by 300.
Well, yeah, that's
but that's
here,
there.
standard VESA mounting.
Yeah. I'm actually not sure. I never saw anything in any of the documentation.
Yeah,
for
they're just
these
labeled
guys.
mounting port. Oh, that's cool though.
Yeah.
If you didn't happen to have an LTT screwdriver, it does include a little Allen key for the stand, so that's neat. It uses a little center-mounted nubbin nipple thing for control, so I think I just turned it on. The RGB is not on by default?
I don't
ASUS
know.
ROG, who are you?
Yeah.
It's got to be RGB.
Right.
This is interesting. The HDMI 1 and 2 are HDMI 2.1, 3 and 4 are 2.0, so that's good to know. Oh, no, the power button is just to the right of the control nipple. Okay, got it. So did I turn it on this time? If I'm gonna fall off this desk, I think we all wanna see it on camera.
Watch your back pocket, because you're beside of
Oh
us.
my God, yes.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm good.
Do you want to hand that?
Yeah, Plouffe.
Okay, yeah,
do you wanna
here you
grab the
go.
side?
Yeah.
Okay,
Why are
here
you
we
doing
go.
like this?
So
Here we
heavy.
go. Oh, yeah, there we go.
Wow,
All
there we
right,
go,
nice.
yeah.
All right. Stand's a touch taller, but you know what? That's probably not a bad thing. It just means that I do need to move my camera a little bit. Apparently, it's got a nice anti-glare coating on it, which, as long as it doesn't scatter the light too much, I'd say would be a boon. Oh wow, that is quite monitor looking. I mean, you look at the, like David, check out the lights I have behind me. I haven't adjusted these. I don't have any real diffusers on them or anything. That's pretty good, hey? Before we update the firmware, let's just see if it's, working at all. 4K, 120, uh-oh. Hey, all right, cool, it works. Firmware update. Hey, there we go. While we wait for that, we're gonna head downstairs and roll this one out. Do you mind grabbing an end?
Yeah, here you go.
Awesome, thank you.
No problem.
Good job. Whoa! Ha! Ha ha! Stairs!
Oh, yeah, well.
Yeah, you gotta
Bring
keep
it
up
down.
pretenses.
Yeah.
Don't you have an end
hold
to
on.
this?
You almost, wait, here you go. There you go. There, that's
All right.
awesome, yeah. So which station's yours?
This station is mine, and right now, the only problem that I have is that if the kids have their friends over and their friends wanna play with them, I don't really want their friends poking around in my computer. So there'll be a separate machine for them to use. But for me, I don't want to have to reset up all my profiles and everything just because I'm downstairs. So the idea is I'm using this super cool high bandwidth DisplayPort KVM from Level 1 Techs to switch between those machines with a keyboard shortcut that my kids' friends are unlikely to figure out. But we had a problem. The shortcuts only work on the mouse and keyboard ports, and I only have one fiber optic connection over to that room. That's where those Ethernet USB extenders come in. Is this even gonna fit here?
It's gonna be really tight.
Okay. I didn't really think of that.
Yeah, I noticed that.
What I considered is that it would be really nice to have matching displays. A, so that you don't have, different scaling or like a different experience on both sides. And B, because I didn't foresee this, but having 2 mismatched displays, even though both support high refresh rate, has made it so that I can only get 60 hertz on both of them for now. Yeah, if you can grab an end.
It's so hefty.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Thanks, okay.
Oh,
All right.
hey, it fits.
Does it fit?
Barely, but I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it looks like it does, actually.
Yeah, we could make that work.
Yeah.
That is a really, really big display to be on a desk this deep. I mean, I was using a 48-inch before though, so I think I'll probably be okay.
If you're not, this comes in a 48.
I cannot believe how long we waited for. Oh no.
It's definitely We shouldn't have dragged it down the stairs.
I don't think it's from that.
No, you sure?
Does it scratch like that? Why would it be?
No,
Well, it's a crack in the glass.
It's an impact.
It's a crack.
It's right here.
This is the one with the fucked up box.
Yeah.
It came to us like this. Like me and David did stack them in his car.
No, that's
but I
an
don't.
impact.
Yeah, no, totally. I don't think it's from us either.
And that is why you always legitimately use 2 people to move things around. In all seriousness, based on how beat up this box is, we're fairly certain that this thing was damaged in shipping.
We probably made it worse.
We definitely didn't help.
We did.
Let's say that. This is good news. I noticed almost immediately that it wasn't very bright, but yes, we're in power limited mode. There we go, and immediately that is way better. Before we dig around too much in the menu, I want to show you the thing that is so annoying about using an OLED as a desktop monitor. You see how bright this is when I have this window just in the corner here? Watch as I drag it across the screen.
Whoa.
Oh, that's actually not that bad.
It's pretty noticeable though.
Is it noticeable to the camera?
It's noticeable on camera, and like I
Okay.
can.
It's overexposed and then
Great.
it's
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's what happens. More annoyingly, TVs just randomly start doing it sometimes while you're sitting and reading a document. So this, because it's designed to be a monitor, has a feature called uniform brightness. You enable that, and what happens is your maximum brightness goes way down, like somewhere on the order of around 230 nits, I think it is.
250, 280, I think. 250
to 280. But it means that when you do this, you're not just gonna get those wild brightness swings. Is that, it seems like there might still be a little bit.
It's doing a
maybe?
little bit. It's doing a little bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, not
But it's-
nearly as
No,
much.
it's totally within.
Okay, let's turn on overclocking. No, dog, I'm going for it. 138, here we go.
Might as well do 144 if you're already in a
Does it do
NVIDIA control
144?
panel. Doesn't say it does.
It doesn't advertise it. No, we're gonna test 138. Only sanctioned overclocking here, all right?
Hey!
Oh, this is interesting. One of the things our firmware update changed, aside from making input switching a little bit faster, is their screen saving functionality to make it work more effectively in standby mode.
You know how the ARC could like change the screen
Yes.
stuff? It can do that. So
Oh, cool. Okay, aspect control. So if you
Yeah.
want to play 1:1 or 16:9 at a smaller screen size, so you want to simulate what it's going to be like in at your tournament, right? When you're playing on a 24-inch display, you can set your monitor to be a 24-inch monitor. For those of you who are wondering, you're not stuck with your 24-inch monitor in the middle. You can actually shift it around. Either way, it's nice to have the option. Just like you have the option of signing up for Flowplane, where we have amazing exclusives like, oh my God, all the outtakes from the screwdriver video. Yeah, I screwed up a lot.
Hey!
We didn't,
Was it driving you crazy?
this is the LTC screwdriver. We didn't have to make it. There are lots of players. The monitor that was supposed to end up on my desk at work, because 48 really is a little big, you can look around like that a lot, is now for the downstairs. And we are going to, for realsies, you got that side?
yeah, I've got, yes.
Carry it very carefully.
No dragging it down the steps.
I would
Thunk,
never.
thunk, thunk, thunk,
I
thunk,
would
thunk,
never
thunk,
do
thunk.
anything like that. To be clear, that was obviously not what destroyed the other one, but it didn't help.
No. Fuck, David, don't do that to me.
What do you say?
So there's a big gap.
Oh,
Stop. You're kidding, right? Oh my God, David. That's not funny. This is not right. This is supposed to just be the display upstairs cloned to this spot. But because we haven't set this up yet, it's not working. I have never used one of these before, but it looks super cool. It's only USB 2, so it's not particularly fast, but for something like a keyboard or mouse, it should be perfect. Probably just gonna mount this to the underside of the desk or something at some point, but we're not there yet. I swear, it's gonna be clear what's going on at some point here. I'm plugging USB for the keyboard and mouse into my KVM so that keyboard and mouse can be used with either of these machines. Then I'm gonna take this network jack that comes out of that USB adapter. I need a network cable. This one's pretty long. I have not organized my tech stuff yet. It's the one thing that is left to organize. Oh, you followed me.
Yeah.
That was a lie. There are some more things other than tech things that are not yet organized. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes!
This one how you plan?
Not at all. It's doing stuff.
Okay, this is where things get spicy.
Oh no, please not spice. I just want it to work.
No, this mouse doesn't work. Kinda expected the mouse and keyboard to work. Maybe I just need to use a different port. Here we go. Okay, so PC2 will be Yvonne's computer. PC1 will be my computer. All right, we're good. Is it on?
Yeah.
No way! Okay. But the peripherals aren't working yet. Okay, I'm, Plouffe?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have you be my hands. Okay, go for it!
Nothing!
Okay, go for it!
Nothing!
And this is why I love these Icron docks. They're super expensive. Like,
How much is that dock?
oh, it's like $600.
Holy shit.
But it works.
What?
Okay.
But this is just native. This isn't through the KVM now, right?
This is through the KVM.
Oh.
Yes. This is Wendell's big thing, is his DisplayPort KVMs are like
Yeah.
full fat bandwidth. Come on, Wendell, don't let me down. You know what, I bet the prompt is up on the other one. Oh, you might have to try again. I think I'm gonna miss it.
You ready?
Yep. Nope.
Nope.
I've got one more idea. Wait, yes! I'm now getting no output to either display.
Oh my God.
I think they got mad because one was in overclocked mode and one was not, which was exactly the problem I was having before with the mismatched displays. Because they actually report back to the system differently if they're in overclocked mode. Maybe if we get in touch with Wendell, it's still, oh wait.
Oh.
No.
No, it's 60.
How about 100? How about 100? I'd settle for 100. 100's fine.
Whatever the fiber optic cable is outputting may not be high enough to get through all the connectors in the KVM plus the cable itself. It is like, I'm not just making up, it is crazy how much better their cables are than everybody else's. And when you get like the 25-foot Club 3D cable, which is copper, not fiber, it's as thick as a garden hose. It's amazing.
Right, okay. Yeah, we'll try that, thank you.
The keyboard shortcut also, there is a way to make it the right control key and some other different keys. It doesn't have to be scroll lock, but you might temporarily need a $5 keyboard that has scroll lock in order to use scroll lock to tell it which hotkey you want to use.
I might have just the thing here. Okay, it's not $5, but it has a scroll lock key. It would be really nice to know if that aspect of this works. Okay, scroll lock's not doing anything either. I'm plugged into the, wait, oh no, I changed the KVM. Hold on, it might not be plugged into anything. Yeah, no, it's not plugged in. One sec. Okay, so the HID port, I should use the front, well, the one on the front labeled HID?
Yeah, that's fine. There's 3 in the back as well.
Sure, and those are all equally HID?
Yeah, well, HID is the only one you can do the keyboard control on because the USB 3 is completely hands-off.
Right, but all 4 of those HID ports are the same, right?
Yeah. I am working on an HDMI extender that also runs over Cat 6, and it is glorious.
Working on, you say? Well, a fat lot of good that does me today, sir.
I could probably get you a prototype in like a few days.
No, it's okay, take your time. Okay, I think it's just this USB extender. I think it's just not working. It also could just be mislabeled. It's not wouldn't be the first time I saw that in this house. Is it possible the KVM doesn't have enough power for this bad boy? Because it doesn't have external power on the transmitter side.
It's possible, but it would have to be using more than an amp.
Nothing is working. Instead of running through the network cable in the wall, we're just gonna run a cable. Okay. Hello? Fuck. Either the in-wall cable is bad or it's mislabeled. I've got an update for you. As it turns out, the USB 2 HID ports on the KVM, they're not quite full USB 2, they're tailored for HID human interface devices. What that means is sometimes, especially if you have like a hub, especially with a Mac, you can get odd behavior with these extensions. So what I need to do is either get a different extension, send one of these over to Wendell, maybe he can test it, fix it. The point is, scroll lock, source switching is not gonna be working today. But damn it, I haven't given up yet on 120 hertz. We have an idea. Also to do with using the KVM and some funkery that Wendell had to do to make G-Sync and FreeSync work. It's particularly sensitive to long runs, and we have an extremely long run here. And the more couplers we have in line, the more signal loss. He says each one of these connections is probably costing us about 3 dB. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna run a little brush plate and we're gonna take our optical cable and we're gonna run that bad boy straight into the back of the monitor. Plouffe,
Yeah.
a hand if you will.
Yeah, what do you want with this?
I want that in the thing.
Hey, 120.
No, 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 no. That's display 1. Good try though. Come on. Come on! Crap, come on! That was our big idea. Screw it. No KVM for now. The kids' friends can have no computer. Damn it, I'm going straight into the back of the computer. If this doesn't run 120 hertz, I give up. We're going straight in. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Yes. Matching displays. There we go. 120 hertz. All right, let's play a video game. Time to finally try this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Everything just works.
Wow.
Freaking love it. Oh, I want to make it abundantly clear that none of the problems we had today were ASUS's fault, for real though. When you're trying to do weird stuff happens sometimes. Man, this looks good. I love OLED. I don't even know what mode I'm in on this one. It just looks great. I don't want uniform brightness. I want HD. Oh, wait, HDR setting is not. Oh.
Check Windows,
Damn it,
make
I
sure
don't have
Windows is
HDR
set
enabled.
to HDR, yeah. Duplicating doesn't do HDR.
Duplicating doesn't do
You
HDR?
can't, yes, you can't duplicate HDR.
Seriously? Are you even for real right now?
Why are the settings all over the place?
That's competitive settings.
Yeah, shadows low and
Linus takes Halo
it's
serious.
legit, actually, those are competitive settings.
Whatever, just don't even worry about it. You know what matters? This looks freaking great. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh it's to no. I have no idea how much of the 120 hertz upstairs and downstairs, KVM switching for the guest machine, USB over Ethernet stories are gonna end up being in the video. But the one thing that hasn't gone wrong today, this monitor. For real, oh man, there's still so many technical issues to solve for my idea here. You know what I think we might have to do? I think I'm just gonna get like a Nook or something.
Yeah, build a second
Just gonna have it. No, there'll be a second computer, okay? There'll be a second computer. There'll be a Nook, and I'll just have cables, and I'll just plug into them when the kids have a friend over. And what is this?
Anno.
Oh, I know what game it is. I just mean I started in this world and I forgot. I thought all my stuff was gone. One of the big issues I had with my old OLED was that with these lights on, they were so bright they overpowered the OLED display. Yeah, uniform brightness mode is actually on.
Wow.
So then we're good. Well, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Thank you, ASUS, for sponsoring this video. Did we even include, like, do you have any, you like measured stuff on this. Is there somewhere we can put that? Just like put it somewhere, I guess.
Screen right now.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
It's like actually good. We actually measured it. I know it's sponsored, but we wouldn't lie to you.
It does the things on the box that it says it does.
Yeah, it does everything it says on the box. It looks really good. If you want this one or the 48-inch model, we're gonna have those linked down below. Where's all my crowds at? Yo, they're just disappearing.